This next presenter is a walking, talking heart. She literally is all heart. I think like out of the 100% that makes this woman up, 98% is her heart. That she just, everywhere she goes, she is liberating people. She is rescuing people from desperate lives. She is not only all heart, but she's just wicked smart. I'm not kidding. This woman is innovating inside of our profession on a level that I haven't seen in a long time. One of the leading innovators in our profession. When I talked to her backstage before I came out here, she said, we're going to have some real talk. So she's going to bring you some real talk. Ladies, gentlemen, please welcome to the stage my friend and yours, Miss Angel Fletcher.
So I've been here every year. This has grown to be one of the most phenomenal. This is a heart thing. Does you guys believe that? Do you agree that this event isn't about a transaction? It's about a heart. I can feel it when I walk in the room. The love and the admiration and the respect that's in this room is unlike any other room I walk in. So my hat's off to you, my queen. Oh, so I don't know if y'all are ready for me because y'all are a little quiet. I like an exciting audience. I like an audience that gives me some feedback. So y'all gonna have to talk with me, and you're gonna have to chat and yell amen, or who knows if I'm sitting in that chair what my saying is. That's right. I'm the that's right girl. So first of all, I saw the hands that went up. For those of you that this is your very first event, congratulations. Because as of today, it means you're not playing games, that you're serious about this crap. So not only congratulations, but I want to say it's about damn time. We've been waiting on you. Right? That's right. So I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you should listen to me today. One of them is because I should not be here. I shouldn't be here. I've only been in this profession for 6 years. In my first 364 days, I became the top of my first company. 364, 1 day shy of a year. And I shouldn't have done that. Because you see, 6 years ago, when I found this profession, I was broke as a joke and just as broken. I kept people way out here. I didn't let them in. You know why? Because anybody that closer than this could see through the fake smile and the, I'm fine. Because that was my response to everything. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. As long as you stayed out here. But if you got any closer, you could see the sadness and the heartbreak and the tragedy that life had put me through. Things like being married to an alcoholic for 20 years, and every day going to bed at night, my prayer would be that tomorrow morning when I woke up, I would be more important than his alcohol. Every day for 20 years, I prayed that. And then going from that to having a teenage daughter that was suicidal, going through chemo and radiation. I went through chemo 6 times in my short life, only 49 years. I've been through radiation twice. My journey on this planet has been a really hard one. The day before I found network marketing, my status on Facebook said I was in search of a world with no people. The next day, God brought me right to network marketing. Isn't that kind of funny? I'm convinced he has a really good sense of humor. So I got to that company, got to the very tip top, looked around, and figured out I was at their top, not my top. I had bigger things that I needed to do, so I left and started over again with nothing and no one. I'll tell you how important that starting over from nothing was to me. I did it under a fake name on Facebook. If you don't believe me, look her up. She's still there. Her name is Trudy Dixon. Created this name. I was so hell-bent that I wasn't going to steal somebody from another company, that I did it completely blinded. Nobody knew who I was, nobody knew where I was, and nobody from that company could find me. That's how serious I was about this. So tonight I've been asked to talk to you guys about where you find people. Prospecting, where you find people, which I find to be a little odd because I live on a planet with billions of them, and they're everywhere. They're on Facebook, for those of you that do Facebook. They're on LinkedIn. They're on Instagram. They're in all those places. While you guys are out scrolling or trolling those social media avenues, searching for your next big shark, because that's what everybody's looking for, right? I'm going to get me a top earner. While y'all are out doing that, guess what? I'm in the post office and Walmart, and I'm tracking down garbage truck men, and I'm in the dry cleaners, and I'm talking to Uber guys, and I'm out there fishing for the minnows, because in my pond, we grow our sharks. I don't have to steal from some other company or some other leader. I don't have to be shady. I don't have to entice people. I don't have to do that. Because what I do is, I love them. I love them, guys. And when you love them from nothing, and you get them there, I have the love of my life, Ryan Higgins, and he is my first $5 million earner ever. He just was announced this week. He went from zero to hero in 4 years. He had nothing. His electric was being shut off. I was at his house on a Sunday, and the dang repo man showed up, and he begged him, please don't take my vehicle. In 4 years. But it's because I didn't waste my time going after somebody else's fish. I caught my own. And then he grew. He grew because I loved him. He grew because I fed him. He grew because I was present in his life and in his business. I didn't just sign him and leave him. He wasn't a one-night stand. I danced. You guys, you like to dance? Anybody in here like to dance? Well, this is a game of dance. And it's not about meeting them and ending up with them for one night. It's about dancing with them and romancing with them and teaching them and holding their hand and showing them. And it's like watching a toddler. Every time Ryan learns something new and his face lights up, you guys, it's like I have a 4-year-old that just learned how to count. It's the most amazing experience ever. So now I'm going to be real with you. If you're having a problem finding people, it's because you're spending entirely too much time being interesting than being interested. Write that down. Stop. Nobody cares. You know what, guys? I catch a lot of flack. If you guys go to my Facebook page, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now, don't waste your time. There's nothing interesting there. There's nothing. I don't do Facebook Lives. I don't do all these amazing, wonderful, phenomenal posts. If I do, I found it from somewhere else. I don't have time for all that garbage. You know why? Because I'm the girl on the phone. I'm the girl in Messenger making money because I'm loving on them one-on-one. Instead of having that camera turned around, all about me, I'm looking through it, seeing what all's out there. So, if you want to check yourself, go to your Facebook. Take a look. Take a look at your last 30 days of posts. Are they about you or are they about them? Because if they're about you, I know exactly why you're not finding people. They want to know it's about them. And until you start being interested in them and their life and what they're doing, you'll find them all day long. Because there's a whole planet full of them. But you'll never keep them. You'll never get them. I'll give you some examples. Oh, there's my time. Of things that I do. I have a little tablet. I walk around with this tablet. It's got drawing slips. Okay? I'm always having a drawing. No matter where you catch me, I've got those drawing slips with me. And so I meet everybody on this planet that I come in contact with, and I literally will say, oh my gosh, Jeff, everybody loves something for free. I give away so much stuff every single month. If you'll take 2 seconds and fill this out, I'll get you in that next drawing. How many people y'all think tell me no? No one. And I've collected 1,000, 1,100, 1,200 in a month. And then there's my people. There's who I talk to. There's my new dance partners. I went into a group, and I do a lot of things on Facebook, you guys. I do a lot of things on Facebook. But I pay attention because I'm interested in what's going on in the world around me. So today's Thursday. On Tuesday, I went into the Facebook group, and it was just this women's entrepreneurs group, and I literally said, I love doing business with other network marketers, and I do a lot of business with network marketers. I said, I love doing business with other network marketers. You show me yours, and I'll show you mine. 37 minutes, I had 900 messages. Diane Hockman was on the phone with me. I'm like, dude, you have no idea. I have 900 messages. And she's like, and what are you going to do with them? I said, that's 900 people that think like I do, that are entrepreneurs, and I'm going to love them. And by some chance that somewhere down the road they decide that they're not happy, I'm going to help them. I'm going to change their life. And she did a Facebook Live that evening, and she said, yeah, Angel's going to change one of these women in these 900 from these messages that she got, which, by the way, that's now 3 times that many. And I said, oh, no, but Diane, you were sadly mistaken. I'm going to change all 900 one way or another. Guys, it is serving. We are supposed to serve people for their agenda, not ours. I don't hunt money. That feels like something you're supposed to do on Easter with eggs, right? I don't hunt money. I don't hunt people. I gather them. And if there's ever an opportunity to be able to serve them, I do. Another thing that I do. Anybody ever done Facebook laddering? Anybody even know what that is? Raise your hand. So Facebook ladders. I go on. You can search it on Facebook. Type in the word ladder, Ladder, and it will come up. And it's literally a place that they'll make a post. People will comment. You go like their business page, and they come back and like yours. Well, I'm a top earner of a company. Why would I spend time doing that? Because I'm building my audience. I'm gathering people. The more people that I gather, the more birthdays I get to recognize, the more grandchildren I get to compliment, the more help I get to give, the more people that I get to serve, the more people that I end up with. It's a game of numbers. The more people I serve, the more money I make. Bottom line. So, back to why I shouldn't have ever made it the first time, much less the second time. Eric said, I'm a very smart girl. I am. I'm very smart when it comes to people. I pay attention to what they do, what they say, what their habits are. I pay attention to if I do this, they do that. I pay attention to if I say this, they receive that. And I'm very conscious in that. And so I do intentional prospecting and I do intentional marketing. I don't post something out there hoping and counting on luck that somebody's going to trip over it and maybe find it. Does that make sense? Only to 2 people? If you are out there and you are slinging a post here or slinging a post there, you're playing Lady Luck. You might as well go sit on the roulette wheel. It's not effective. Building those relationships and having those conversations. How many of you guys, it's when you go to say, Facebook reminds you whose birthday it is? Facebook never has to do that. I know a week in advance because I have it in my notes. I know who on my friends list, his birthday is coming. I have them all in a spreadsheet. Do you guys, who uses Excel? A couple of you, some of you. So let me tell you, if you were on my laptop, you could open up an Excel spreadsheet, and one of the tabs on it says cannot afford. If you went to that spreadsheet, the link to every single person that has ever told me I cannot afford this is in there. So with a click on that link, I'm on their Facebook page that quick. If somebody says I'm pregnant, they're on a little tab called I'm pregnant. I know when they're due. I know when I need to be following up. If somebody has said, not right now, guess what? There's another tab that says, not right now. And I create my lists based on when I can come back to them. So if my company has a special, guess what? Cannot afford, every single one of them will get a message from me. Pregnant, I keep up with that. I sort it by date. I set reminders. I know exactly when so-and-so is supposed to have her baby. I'm checking her Facebook out. That's the dance, you guys. And it doesn't matter if you do it on Instagram. It doesn't matter if you do it on Facebook. It doesn't matter if you do it on LinkedIn. It doesn't matter where you do it. I will tell you this. If you went to your downline report in your back office and you look at who has fallen off in the past year, and you and I sat down with it together, and you could not tell me why that person is no longer with you, I know why. It's very clear, because they didn't hear from you and you have no clue why they left is why they left. That you weren't interested in them. You didn't care enough about them to stay in touch. I follow up till they're dead. You hang up on me, guess what? I'm calling right back. I'm going to say, oh my gosh, your cell dropped us. You get another call from me. I was in the back getting ready, and it's so funny because I heard Tom Chenault on the phone, and he was being very quiet and very courteous, but I could tell he was talking to somebody new. Was I right? Yeah, you were talking to somebody new. And as I sat there listening to Tom, I thought, I think I just found my brother. Tom, you didn't try and sell them. You didn't try to hook them with any fancy talk or any hype. You just were having a conversation with them. You guys, we have people on this planet that are very smart consumers, and they can see right through BS. So when I talk about caring and being interested in them, it has to be from a genuine place. It has to mean something when you send them a message and you say, oh my gosh, congratulations on your beautiful baby boy. Or, oh my gosh, that grandbaby, he's so cute. Do you think that if I typed that in a message, it would be as the same received? Do you think it would mean as much? Because it doesn't. Every single year for my birthday, and he was the first one to ever do it, Simon Chan sings me happy birthday in a video message. And there, I bet you, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of us. He sings me, and y'all, I don't know what he did with the singing lessons money. Because it ain't like it's the most fabulous song in the world, but I look forward to that message from him every single year. I know beyond the shadow of a doubt when I wake up in the morning on my birthday, I'm going to have a message from Simon Chan singing me happy birthday. And it's like I'm getting $1 million because I look forward to it every single year. How many of y'all do that? How many of you do a personalized birthday message? A couple? A few? Yeah? Let me tell you something. That's how people feel like that they're cared about. You took a moment, and I'm going to tell you a secret. You don't even have to use their name. Shoot a video. I do one for men, and I do one for women. My women's one says, hey, beautiful, today's your day. Happy birthday. Hey, beautiful. She smiles. It's not even her birthday. They'll smile every time. The guy is like, hey, man, today's your day. I'm so happy for you. Happy birthday. I hope you've had a great year. They smile every time. So if you walk around collecting smiles, you'll be collecting people, you guys. Something else that I do, I prospect. I literally prospect Uber drivers. I check in at the hotel, I'm prospecting that clerk. My maid that comes in, I'm prospecting that maid. Literally, I don't see people and judge them for what they do. A lot of people do. But maybe that's why, in just at 6 years, I've personally recruited more than 5,000 people. It's a pretty big deal. So while you guys, that's a big deal. I'm going to tell you guys. But while you're doing that, no, you can't recruit by yourself to be where I'm at. You got to love those people. You need those people. You need to be working with those people from the very beginning. If you came to me and you enrolled with me, the very first thing I would say to you is, Nicola, I need you to do me a favor, girl. We got to get on a Zoom. I need a face-to-face with you. I need about 15 minutes. Is a weekday or a weekend better for you? We're going to get on that phone, and me and Nicola are going to have a little real heart-to-heart, and I'm going to say, listen, Nicola, girl, you told me you wanted to lose about 60 pounds. Well, let me tell you how this works. At some point, you're going to need to lose some more weight. At some point, frustration is going to set in, and I present what that picture looks like. And then I say to her, but you know how I'm going to keep you consistent? You know how I'm going to keep you on this journey? Because if this product ain't costing you no money, you ain't going to care if you ain't lost weight because you're making money. I don't say, oh, do you want to build a business with me? If you'd asked me that 6 years ago, I've been like, no. It's about how you package it. It's about how you treat them. I want to serve them. I want you to stay on your journey. I want you to have success. I want this to be all about you. I give them who has a problem getting people on the phone? Anybody? You know how I do that? I've never had somebody not tell me. Never once. Because literally I say, oh, listen, girl, you are now, Denise, you are now in my inner circle. And let me tell you what that means. That means you get 24/7 access to me. Do me a favor. Here's my number. Shoot me a text with your name so I can save you so I don't miss that call. 6 years, never had somebody say no. I've never. You could go get my phone out of my purse in the back. I have 174,000 contacts in it. I collect it from everybody, you guys. Do I know them? No, not all of them. But I have notes. I can tell you where I met them. Ooh, I can tell you where I met them. I have notes in there. You guys, I'm doing so good on time. I got 3 minutes. This is what I'm going to tell you. I shouldn't be here. All the odds and all the cards were stacked against me. All of them. I was fortunate enough. Where's Lisa Grossman? She's in here somewhere, right here. The only reason that I am is because 6 years ago I watched a woman on stage. And she gave me a bottom point lower than I had ever been, even with everything I've been through. Lisa Grossman, for those of you that don't know her story, she went to a federal prison. And she tells this amazing story of her journey. And she's an icon in this profession. If you don't know her, you should. Yeah. But she gave me a point in life. I'd never gotten there. I'd never been to federal prison. It sounded like a really bad place to go. And so every single time that I came up with a roadblock, or something that felt like a roadblock, my brain would say, wait, Lisa Grossman did it. Lisa Grossman did it, and she was in federal prison. And if she can do it, then I can do it. And so today, I want you to write down, there are so many things. I never graduated from high school. How many people think it would be sexy to go to a high school prom with no hair? Because I was going through chemo and radiation. I couldn't go to the prom, so I quit school. So if you have a high school diploma, guess what? You have more of a reason to be here than me. If you've never walked in on your father trying to commit suicide, watched it, you have a reason to do this, because I did and I shouldn't. How you come back from that. You're so damaged from it. If you've never had a teenager, a daughter, a precious daughter who was told that she could never have children, and so she ended up suicidal, there's a reason for you to do this. If you've never been through chemo and radiation, if you graduated from high school, if you didn't leave a man of 20 years, the love of your life, or so you thought, because you couldn't deal with the alcohol for one more day, there's a reason that you should do it. Because those are all the reasons I shouldn't. So now, my friends, now you have a bottom point. Something to say to yourself. Every time a speed bump comes up, say, you know what? That Angel Fletcher should have never done this. But I've never done that, so maybe I can. Listen, my time is up. I love you. Enjoy your weekend.